Tim Collins with Cullman Today. I'm out on Logan Street Southwest. I'm across from the Cullman Housing Authority. I'm with Officer Joey Duncan. Joey, we had a young lady who wrote in really a touching piece about you and Officer Smith playing football with some guys out on this field. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, sir. We had a call over here the day before, and during that call got to meet some kids, and we'd actually threw some football with those kids, and they had talked about playing a game of football. We thought it was a great idea. So the next day we just kind of met up and played a football game over here. So you
literally made a special trip on the next day to come play football with us?
Yes, sir. We did, and we thought it was a great way to get to know the kids in the neighborhood and build a better relationship.
And so that was it? There was nothing spectacularly or premeditated? You just did it?
Yes, sir. No, we just we thought it was a good idea at the time to just get more involved with the neighborhoods and let the kids see us from a different side of law enforcement.
Well, how did the kids respond to it with you guys coming out and playing a little football with them?
Oh, they loved it. They were really psyched up and called their friends over here, and we had a pretty good football game.
Now, I talked to a couple of people who mentioned that they kind of roughed you up. You left a little bit muddy and maybe injured. Is that true?
That is true. I might have fell once, and I was very sore the next day.
Now, you didn't expect any kind of attention. You just went out and played football. What do you think when we ran the story about Allison talking about watching you play football?
I didn't expect anything, was very shocked, but any kind of anything we get positive for law enforcement, I think is great, and this thing has been a huge hit for law enforcement.
Well, let's talk to Allison. She was actually kind enough, doesn't live too far from here. She was kind enough to come talk to me. Allison, Stacy, first time contributor to Cullman Today. You write quite a little story about these guys. What motivated that?
Well, I just seen them out playing and all the publicity about police being bad nowadays and just so quick to draw a gun, and it just really affected me to let me know that they're just everyday people just like me and you. So, and I also have an 8-month-old daughter, and it really lets me know that, you know, she is still protected. Even though she's young, she's still protected.
That makes sense. Well, that's great that you thought that, but what motivated you to write in and tell me about that? Most people wouldn't take that extra step.
I guess, like I was telling them earlier, is the stuff on TV nowadays, and I just really wanted to put a positive note out there about police officers. I mean, every day of their lives they risk themselves just to keep our community safe, and people overlook that nowadays.
Well, you certainly didn't, and I appreciate you writing in. It's a great thing. Let's talk next to Officer David Smith, one of the football players. Officer Smith, how'd you get involved with the football game out here?
I'm actually training with Officer Duncan. I have a few days before I leave for police academy, and we decided to come out here and just do something good for the community without wanting any reward.
So you're really watching and learning from the expert here, aren't you?
Oh, the best Cullman has.
He's really pretty sneaky good, isn't he?
He is.
In your time with riding around with him, what have you learned the most? What's the most number one positive thing you got from him?
Just the community. Because if we're not here for the community, we're not out here being professional police officers.
Joey, this is really pretty spectacular. Simple thing is, a game of football has got you out here really giving law enforcement a good name.
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank Allison, because she's the one that took the time to take the pictures and post it, and anything positive for law enforcement, it really benefits us, and it gives a perception where the citizens and the people involved can really believe and trust us instead of that negative image portrayed by the national media.
Well, it makes sense, and I suspect some of these parents initially were a little bit like, why is our children playing with police officers? But they let them come out and play with you.
Yes, sir. One of them actually come over there and asked what their kid had done wrong, and I said, no, they've done nothing wrong. We just want to play, a game of football to get to know the kids and let them know we're here for them and we want to be their friends.
So I don't think this is going to happen all the time, but I would imagine you guys are going to learn from this and probably recreate it somewhere else along the way, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I mean, anytime we're out and about and we see a kid throwing a football, we're going to pull over and throw a football or basketball, and if anybody wants to play the football game, hey, we're more than happy to be there.
Well, Officer Duncan, I appreciate you coming in and talking to me this morning. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.